guys, welcome back to She Starts Saving. I'm Nicole, and in today's video we are going to talk about my budget. And if you see me keep looking down, it's because I have my budget on my iPad for all of my notes. I had thought about just focusing the phone or my video camera on the computer screen, and then thought that might be a little bit boring and I'd see how this one went instead. So please bear with me. Hopefully this isn't another 25-minute video, which I seem to be putting up quite a lot of. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I've decided to try a new filming background. This is my desk and my lovely little pegboard, which has fallen down. But yeah, I thought I'd try against here, and then I'm improvising with the desk lamp just there, to try and fix the lighting issue in my room. So I think it's safe to say that August, for all that I had the little bonus payment, the budget was massively busted. You will have seen my Murphy video, and yeah, budget badly busted. As I'm planning to release this on the day I get paid for September, but I'm actually filming it a week ahead. And yeah, we'll see. I've got 1 week to go, I've got £20 left, it's fine. But it does mean that as a result of my increased debt now and new discoveries that I mentioned in that video in terms of other debt that I hadn't realised I had, yeah, it does mean that the budget has changed, which is annoying because they say it takes 90 days for a budget to stick, and it was about that point and I was really getting to it. But then, you know, all it takes is one thing massively to knock you off course, and then you have to start again. So it's not a bad thing. But yeah, okay, so without further ado, my projected income is the same as normal. It's £1,249, and that is standard monthly. My rent will be £425 a month going forward. My phone bill is £54.99, although I do expect that to go up in September because we are hopefully going to be able to sort out the account, because there are some issues there that need to be resolved still, which is why I have a little bit of an outstanding debt that I hadn't realised because someone hadn't done their job properly. My car insurance going forward will be £68.28, I think. However, because I have got this month with the car, I had a insurance ending and then new insurance starting and a premium for the new car. So as a result, that bill's a little bit larger this month, and it is £103.18, which is a bit annoying, but I need to be current on my bills, and that is what happens. I have to pay it. The car tax has gone up slightly from £10.50 to £12.70. I'm not too worried about that because my car insurance had come down from £70.10 to £68.28, so it balances out a little bit. My gym membership, which I am still carrying on, is £10.99 a month, and the reason why I'm carrying that on is because that is the cheapest price for gym membership I will find in the city, in this area. It's a 24/7 gym, and there's no I'm trying to lose weight. I need to improve my fitness and my stamina, and I know people will talk about doing fitness at home. I've tried that. The only one that really sticks is the yoga at home, and that's because I do yoga with Adrienne and she's amazing. But even then, that's the limit of what the exercise I can do at home. I need to go out and do that. And I also don't run, so I don't jog, so I can't go jogging. And I've got a fear of public swimming pools, so I can't go swimming either. So £10.99 a month it is. That one is staying put. My petrol, I haven't yet done a full month of driving in my new car. I did put in £39.03 to fill up the tank from a quarter through, from a quarter to full, and it seems to be holding. So for now, I'm keeping the petrol at £160 a month, which is £40 a week for what was a full tank in my previous car. We'll see how that one goes. That one moves. My food shop, I have cut down to £20 a week, so £80 for the month. It's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. I am on a as I said, I'm on kind of a weight loss kick as well. I am considering, if the offer is still on the day I get paid, ordering the 2-week Exant trial box, which is about $39.99, and that is a shake based Kickstarter just to give me a bit of a loss to start. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I will update you in the next budget video. So food for definitely September is quite tight. I will see how it goes. If I can manage it at £20 a week, it will stay at £20 a week, but there is toiletry and housekeeping in there as well, and I am now feeding a stray cat, and that is also in there. So we'll see how food goes. I have given myself a personal budget of £20 a week as well, so £80 for the month. That's going to be the toughest thing to manage. If I tell you my personal money for August so far has been over £500 total. So yeah, massively blown out of the water. That does include an expensive haircut and things like that, but as of last week I did start a no spend month, and I've completed week 1, and I'm okay. Did get a little bit, I need to spend money, but I think we're okay for now. So in theory I'm doing my no spend September early because I have got my mum is visiting for a staycation third week in September. So I started mine early, and then that no spend will finish the Friday before she arrives on the Sunday. So I hope I can stick to it. I don't know, but yeah. Spotify, my 4-month trial for 99p ran out. They're doing a current offer for $9.99 a month for Spotify and Headspace for the next 3 months. I do find the Headspace app quite useful. That was something I'd added on as a bolt-on to my mobile phone, because you can pay through your mobile provider that I had removed. Yeah, for now that's staying on there. That may come off, but it's worked. I can manage it for this month. And then I'm also doing a membership to a online sewing community that gives me 2 free sewing patterns a month and the magazine, and that is for a company called Seamwork. By the time you convert it over from dollars to pounds, it's £7.60 a month. It's non-contracted, but I will be doing that on an ear by ear, but like playing it by ear, a month by month basis. I may choose to cancel it if I no longer see the value, but right now, given that I am sewing my own wardrobe and that is helping me save money, having access to those patterns will be good, because I have the fabric, I have so much fabric, but sometimes the patterns just make life easier for me and make it quicker, and then that should also reduce my spend on clothing as well going forward. And as I am losing weight, it means that I'm no longer having to buy clothes at various interval points, which I'm sure those of you that have done your own weight loss journey have found. All of a sudden clothes no longer fit to the point where you really can't wear them anymore, and yet you've got clothes in your wardrobe that are just a bit too tight or way too small, and you're stuck in that middle, especially as we're going into winter. And I wasn't this weight last winter, so I'm at least 2 sizes bigger than I was, and there's no getting around that. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I have put in a section for toiletries and beauty / clothing, because I'm trying to maintain my physical health and my physical body in order to aid my mental health. And I spent 8 years not doing any of that. So I know that it doesn't benefit me not to have a haircut, and it doesn't benefit me not to make sure that I have things that fit. Yeah, so, but however, there isn't anything allocated to them this month, because when I crunched the numbers, I needed obviously to clear some debt. So I have been able to pay half of the surprise Vodafone extra £62.20. So I have £31.10 left to pay to Vodafone, and that will get me clear, and that debt will be paid. So that will be paid today, which is the Friday. My prescription card that has come in is £93.26. That will have to be on hold until September. I've got time, I can hold that one till then, and I've set my debt repayment to mum and dad. I've set the minimum as £200 monthly. That is because when I'd owed them just the £1,500 at the start of August, I'd made a payment of £150, so I brought it down to £1,350. I think it was like £1,519. So I brought it down by £150, but then obviously I've added on £1,500 again. So currently my balance there is £2,869. Now my idea is that if I set the £200 monthly as my minimum, that means that in 12 months time I should definitely have paid that back, because in 12 months time I will have that 13th extra payment again, and if I haven't paid them back, what will then be with the extra, which is the £425, that will wipe that debt. So the maximum I will be in debt to them is £200 a month. Part of the my overspend this month was I went a little bit crazy and bought some Christmas presents. So I have allowed £40 a month for that going forward into a Christmas sinking fund. However, as I've already spent September's sinking fund money, I won't be putting that money in this month. Just spending for spending's sake. So in terms of notes, I need to build up an emergency fund. That has become quite apparent, and I've been reading books by a guy called Dave Ramsey over in America. Some of the financial systems are different to the UK, but the basics make sense. He says it's God's and Grandma's way of managing money, and yeah, I kind of agree. It's just, what I like is the fact that he taps on behaviour. In fact, I might just do a separate video about Dave Ramsey, trying to adapt him for the UK. Yeah, I'll do that. Don't think I'll record that after this one, though. Anyway, sidetrack. He advocates building up. He says $1,000. If you do the conversion, it's £650-ish. I think I'm just going to go for £1,000 and convert the dollars into pound signs. And I need to build that up as much as I can. So I am allocating £75 this month to go into, to start my emergency fund. And I'm going to try and do that as a monthly minimum there. So my monthly set minimums are £200 for my biggest debt and £75 to the emergency fund. Once I have paid off Vodafone, and what I will then do is I will then look at any extra money that I have coming in September, end of September for October. You with me? Fantastic. When you get paid monthly, it's so hard, especially when you're not a month ahead and you're trying to get current, because that's what it feels like, trying to get current at the minute. Right, okay. Restart, because I've confused myself. Okay. My monthly minimums are £200 for my biggest debt, £75 into my emergency fund. I have taken the toiletry and clothing budget, which was £40. I am going to use £31.10 of that to pay off Vodafone. The £9 I'm going to leave floating just in case something goes over. I will do the same thing next month and put that towards the prescription debt, which is £93.26 medical debt. So at the very least, that will knock off maybe half. And if I get some extra income in, I'll clear that and pay the 50. That's the plan. So I'm going to try to build up my emergency fund. And I think Dave Ramsey says you have to at least pay the minimums on your bills anyway while you're doing that. So according to Dave Ramsey, I am technically in baby step 1. In terms of what I've also got to try and cover, and this may come from my personal money, the only thing that affects my no spend is a couple of months ago I had bought on Groupon an offer for a local chiropractor that's quite highly rated. It was £23.75 because I did a little 15% discount code, and I got an assessment and then 2 adjustments because I went today, my left side is fudged. It's gone, and my hip is problems, and yeah. So, however, they have confirmed that they need to do an x-ray, and that's going to be £45. I will take that from my personal. Mum is visiting for a staycation. I will try and do as many free things as possible as I can, which is actually quite easily done here, but yeah, that will have to come from personal as well. So currently my £80 personal money is being split between an x-ray and a visit with Mum. However, I have also got some freelance costume work, which I, by virtue of scheduling and me having a week off in September, there is a day's filming there where I'm expecting, if they pay me on time, to earn £150. So yeah, that'll be the extra that I look to put towards the prescription and then boost my emergency fund. That's the plan. So yeah, I had to sit down and do a budget summit. I had to redo my budget summit because I'd done one 2 days before Murphy in my car, and the budget summit did not account for Murphy in the car happening. So I've had to redo all my financial goals and the sinking funds I want to prioritise, and the biggest one is the fact that I need the emergency fund, and I would still love to be debt free in 6 months' time. I don't think that's going to happen on my current income, so yeah, it's time to get side hustling. Thank you for sitting through my not yet 20 minutes, yes, thank you for sitting through my much shorter budget video. I'm feeling okay. We'll see how it goes. I'll try and do a mid-month update if I can. I don't really think I'm going to do any filming for no spend because it'll just me being an angsty emotional mess because I can't spend money, and that's my safety, because I'm an emotional spender. But yeah, no, I think I'll be okay. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comments down below, and yeah, bye.